Incoming Wex transmission.
Hey, hey, hey. Let's just close that. How's it going, everybody? Give me just a moment. I'll do some changes here. Shrink myself a little bit. Shrink this a little bit. This whole thing. Yeah, check this out. Let's do it like this. Put it right there. How's that look? Does it look really that dark on the screen? God, yeah, why does it look so dark? It's ridiculous. Is it just this monitor? I don't think so. Let me see something. Yeah, it looks dark as hell on there too. Why? Yeah, let's do that. What the hell is it so damn dark? See, it's not just me. It looks dark as shit. Because on OBS it looks fine. So let's see something. Let's see. What does it say? Just a second. I don't see any of that. Why UV color range? That shit ain't there. When was this made? It's not working. be about this. Nope, that's turned off. Well, I can't do that live, unfortunately. So I have to stop the stream. Hey, how's it going, Cheesy? I'm just trying to figure out some stuff. Because, of course, the thing about OBS is it works great for the most part, but it's also a nightmare because it's like, yeah, it turns out there's actually like one tiny setting that you have to turn on because it only works in like 1% of instances. And if you don't turn the setting on, then, well, it ruins everything you do. You know, but it's there automatically for the very, very few people that ever actually need it, you know. Playing Halo. Cool, cool, cool. The original or one of the Halo games? Past that. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why software drives me up the fucking wall is you get that. Um, is you just get that kind of thing, right? Like you have to know the right settings and exactly what they all do to a T. Um, you know, and you often have to deal with the fact that the defaults are usually worthless for most people, right? I just can't stand it most of the time. Halo Infinite. I haven't played anything past 2, so unfortunately I don't have much of an opinion to say on
Resident
it.
Evil 0.
So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. Let me see how the output looks though. Hopefully the game looks right. It's not showing on the screen for some reason. Fantastic. Let's change this to no. No, no, no. We're not doing that. Uh-huh. Ugh. No, we're not doing that. Alright, can we get this to work? Ah. It's shit like this, man. But it's like, yeah, I don't want to display. Oh wait, hold on. I think I see why. How do I center it? That looks a little bit better. There we go. Let's leave it like that. I want to do some changing to some of my stuff. A little bit. But I gotta do some work on this, that, and the other. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, it wasn't. Okay. So it just decides to just shut my fucking camera off too now. Oh, come fucking on, dude. People wonder why I just lose my fucking mind so much about this stuff. It's like because you just have shit that just decides not to work for an unknown reason. Well, remove it and add another one. And the thing that makes it annoying is that you really can't do anything on the fly either. So I can't play it in full screen then. Where's my webcam? Yeah, so that's the thing that frustrates me is I ask, it's like, so what am I expected to do, right? technology. It's just like the movie Spaceball says. Even in the future, nothing fucking works. They don't say it like that, but they say it close enough. They say fuck, even in the future, nothing works. It's like, guys, come the fuck on. Because it's always some goofy shit, is why. Like the way Windows does, with the way Windows handles microphones and speakers, is it's made because someone's idiot cousin Jim Bob Jerry wants it to where he plugs in speakers and it automatically detects the speakers because he can't be asked to go and change it, you know. But then again, it's like, well, if you have something plugged into an audio jack, is it not reasonable to assume that the speakers plugged in the speaker audio jack want to be speakers? Is it unreasonable to think that the microphone plugged in the microphone jack wants to be a microphone? To me, that seems kind of a So why is it not showing a webcam? Oh wait, hold on. Wait, what is this? Hold on, I think I know what's going on. See, watch. Video capture device, and up at the top, there's a teensy tiny little thing. Because it decided, I guess, to shoot my camera all the way up to a place on the screen that doesn't exist. So I can do this. Center to screen. Center vertically. What the fuck is happening, dude? Yeah, because it's not showing anything on my it's just showing a black screen. Alright, well, let me unplug it and plug it back in. Yeah, it's one of these things that you have to like basically if it goes wrong, you have to, and now it won't come on the front USB port. Yeah, like I said, technology drives me fucking crazy. And the light's not coming on. Oh, I'm willing to put money that's something that Windows is doing. Open sound settings. Let's see. Quadcast. Microphones frickin'. Oh, look at that. Now it just randomly decided to start fucking working again. I literally just did nothing, and it just started working. Beautiful. Technology, man. Drives me fucking crazy. Let's shrink it a little bit. Yeah, I get infuriated so much because it's like, can we just work, you know, or can we have like a tutorial or something, like a one where I can just follow it. And see, here's the problem: is that it's not full screen, so the very bottom part of the screen is cut off, and that might seem like it doesn't matter, but I actually got stuck last time because there's a button that you have to notice that's on the very bottom of the screen. So you can't have it windowed unless it's a resolution smaller than your desktop, because you have this, your Windows bar, that you cannot move. Or not, you cannot move, you can't hide it. because in their infinite wisdom, one of the changes Billy Gates made was to take away your ability to hide it. So wait, what am I doing? So I gotta go back. Okay. Like, I could bitch about technology all day long. I really could. I don't want to, though. I don't want to, because it's after a while it'll just be depressing. But I really could, because I mean that's why I like machines. Like, how does an engine work? And it like how does a internal combustion reciprocating piston engine work? Oh, easy. It has air and fuel that gets sucked into a cylinder that compresses it, gets a spark, and explodes. It pushes the piston down, which creates the reciprocal cycle, which allows it to make the pistons go down on other cylinders, which allows it to compress and then explode and blah blah blah, right? You know what happens if you don't have a spark plug? It can't fire. If it can't fire, it can't run. G to G. I mean, not G to G. GG. Good game. You know, it's out. It's dunesies. Versus. You know. But then computers are the worst in that regard. It's like you can do everything exactly right, but because of a random thing, it just doesn't work. I think a lot of it is the kitchen sink problem, right? Where every technology that's electronic, it's I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. Yeah, because, okay. What is this? Okay, see, now I've got to figure out where I was. So I've got the thing. Ah, I shouldn't have. Whatever. Okay. I gotta regain my damn controls again. So, let me try to think. I'm trying to compare it to an era of tech where they lost their fucking minds. So, okay. Oh yeah, I think I did have to go back there because that's where I have to go get the green chemical, I think. But, or something. Wasn't down here, was it? You know, what'll happen is that as soon as technology gets, like, advanced past a certain point, it's like, okay, a great example is VR, right? The 3D movie sort of thing. Stuff like that, where they get to a certain level of the technology, and then the first thing they do is say, well, we can fucking do everything with this now. It's the greatest thing to ever be invented, right? They fucking lose their mind. And they say, we have to do everything with it. Oh, we have 3D movies? Let's remake every movie ever made in 3D, right? And then after about 20 movies, they realize that it sucks, and then they stop doing it. Computers have that problem, except they never stop doing it. If they have a feature that becomes half-assed and never used, they keep it. You know? Because then basically what they do is they just let people get adapted to it. Is essentially what happens. You know, like the search bar on Windows. Nobody likes that shit. Nobody likes a search bar that searches the internet instead of your computer. But they keep it there because, again, one, it's money, advertising, all that kind of stuff. But the other thing is that you're forced to use it. So they're just going to keep it until it's the only thing, or until people give up and they finally start using it the way they want them to. Cell phones the same way. And it's a problem with electronics in general. Okay, I'm supposed to go somewhere where one of those red tubes is. Map. Shit. I'm just gonna look it up. Because I know I had looked it up last time. Alright. You're supposed to mix the two fluids. And so you have to have like the red and the green. But the thing is that this section, you are supposed to send Rebecca up there. Like, they do make it to where you can do it without sending her up there, but if you don't send her up there, you got to go back to the training facility to get one of the things. And it's like, so it's basically you do it right or fuck you, right? It's the little bitty things in this game that make it. There's trying new ideas, and then there's trying 20 new ideas at the same time, right? So let's see which one I need, and that's kind of where the game kind of messed up, right? Let's see. Didn't I? Okay, from here it's gonna be... Okay. Yeah, so, that's one of the problems with this. They try too many new things, and it creates a... Fucking shit. Oh. Oh, just kill me. Well, all that for fucking nothing, because they decided to sick those fucking things on me. And all I have is a handgun.
Resident Evil 0.
That's kind of another thing, like, you know, it's just enemies like that are small, hard to hit. Come on. The faint sounds of footsteps, those of survivors. Are those the sweet... No, he says, the sweet sounds of lamentation. Son of a bitch. Because... Fuck it. I'm just gonna throw Molotov cocktails on him. Now we can actually get started, maybe. Really? Oh,
No!
just kill me. Just kill me again. Fuck this, dude.
Ow!
Yeah, fun game. Tiny enemies that run on the walls and the ceilings that you can't hit.
Resident Evil 0.
I like how it gives you the option. Like, it actually, you load the game, and then it gives you the option to actually load the game. You can choose not to. And it's like, thanks for double checking with me, guys. It's just real fun. Because, you know, you might have one of those days where you just, you know, you just don't want to load the game, really.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
See what I'm saying?
Ow!
Okay, what the fuck, man? I can't walk past them because the holes are too fucking thin, and I can't do anything with the handgun because it doesn't stun lock them. It can't. It just doesn't do
Resident
shit.
Evil 0.
Man. And Billy's got the shotgun, and you can't send it on the fucking the thing. And then I have to sit here and wait for it to do this slow typing shit. All because I didn't. Okay, hold on. Before I fucking lose my shit, is there an alternate way? Yeah, no, wait, hold on. No, that's the elevator that's broken that you can't go back down. Yeah, that's the only way to go that way. So I have to go in there. Let me double check and make sure that I am trying to go through the right hallway so I'm not losing my mind over something I shouldn't be. Of course it is. Of course it is. I say this, if I can't get through there, if I can't go through there, I'm quitting the game. Like, fuck that. And I'll do anything else. I mean, I've got my herb. But in a game that has very little healing, I don't want to just, you know, waste. I don't want to use it, get my ass kicked, and then you know, now I'm on danger even though I did use it. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, I can't. See, it's like the hunters from Cold Veronica, but it's worse, right? Because they're tiny, so they're hard to hit. And that's not even the right room. Oh, I need to stop using the modern controls. That's why you keep seeing me flip around, is because I'm using the modern controls. See, I'm like, who designed these fucking things, man? Who designed them, and then they play tested and they said, no, this is fine. Wait, is the stripping agent what I wanted, though? Yeah. Like, I remember these dudes now. I would hate to see a no damage run in this. And I got hit because of the modern controls, because as soon as it changed camera angles... Okay, the thing is... Okay, here's the thing about the way it's designed. It's not necessarily designed bad, because, see, if I keep holding down, she keeps going there. But the second, boom. Now, if you want to see my controller, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. So, oops, I didn't mean to do that. I'll show you what I'm talking about. And it's why you really can't have modern controls with fixed camera angles. So if I say, see, like, here's my controller. So I go down. See, she keeps going down. Even if the camera angle changes, right? Or she keeps going the same way as it was tank controls. But watch what happens when I slightly change the direction. Boom. She does an entire 90-degree turn, even though I barely changed the direction. Because what happens is, once you go to a new camera angle, it only retains it if you keep that exact same orientation, right? The second the orientation changes at all, it immediately switches to where it's supposed to go in the new camera angle. Which is why you see me flipping around a lot, is because, I mean, you see, like, watch, I go, if I'm like, oh, I come out this door and I go this way, oops, now I'm stuck. Because, well, if I hit right to go around it, guess what happens? I might end up going, oops. Yeah. And you see, I'm back on caution, even though I used my healing item, just because I had to deal with those fucking things. I'm not saying you gotta be like 2 and load me down with health and ammo, but pick one. Because, I mean, I'm even using the enhanced pistol and I can't do shit. Especially because there's 2 of them. Like, you also have to be mindful when you design a game of the number of enemies that are in an area. Like, you could say, oh, one of these is actually not that hard to fight. Yeah, but 2 can be 4 times more difficult to fight. Because there's some enemies that are way harder to fight when there's 2 of them. Oh my god. So again, I'm kind of pissed off now because it's like, well, I wasted my healing item just to get a thing that I wouldn't have had to go and get had I chose to have Rebecca, you know, had I chose to have Rebecca to go up there. Something that you can't guess on which one you'd want to do. So that, you know, it's a beginner's trap is what it is. A Kaizo trap, you know, where it's like, ha ha ha, you didn't consult the strategy guide. It's like, It's why there's some games that I like to say that they're only good if you have a guide. Like Digimon World. Digimon World's great if you have a guide. If you don't have a guide, it's infuriating to play. Because I've got plenty of ammo, but most of my enemies are not going to be useful to use it against. And so that's a problem, you know. Like I even have the enhanced version. Like in Resident Evil 2, the enhanced handgun could rapid fire, so it was pretty useful. Please don't give me that shit. See, I could examine the door, but I can't use the thing on the door because of the way, because they've got 2 different hitboxes on it. And I've got these extra these flippers in my controller I keep accidentally hitting. I'll just take them out. Come on, get out of there. There we go. Oh, son of a bitch. Even Code Veronica didn't piss me off this much. There's something written on the back. To James, to commemorate your graduation 1939. Cool. There's a skeleton. Scariest part of this game. Chad's sort of covering it up, but it's there and it's scary.
That guy must be Marcus's son.
Yes.
Or grandson.
Mm-hmm. That's very useful information, isn't it? Look at how scary this game is. It has a fucking skeleton in it. I'm spooked. Oh, that's the ceiling fan. Alright, more handgun ammo that I won't use. Great. Yeah, I'm in Snark City right now because this game's pissing me off. I need to adjust my initial deposter so it's easier to see. Oh, did you see how he just basically appeared? Nice. Nice job, guys. Okay, let me try this again. It's just because I don't want to get bitten. Dusty old bones full of green dust. Is that the Last Supper? I think this bird thing is supposed to be a reference to the first Resident Evil. So I think there's a, you know, why can I not carry it? Shit. You kind of want to release the joystick after the camera angle changes. Ugh. Again, it's one of those things that just doesn't work in terms of design. It'd be like putting a fifth wheel on a vehicle, you know? It's just like, it's just not going to work. It makes sense for Silent Hill, because Silent Hill doesn't use fixed camera angles, usually. And I don't necessarily mind the leaving items on the floor stuff. That's kind of an okay concept, but I think it would have been much smarter if it was a box. Just do the non-linked boxes thing. The only advantage that this system gives is that you can leave them in any room, but do you really want to do that? Because like there's a lot of rooms you wouldn't want to leave items in, because it would just be a bitch to come back and get them. I should keep track of how many exasperated sighs I make about this game. Pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up. Slowly turn around so I can pick it up. Because you never know when you're going to need it either. I mean, I had my complaints about the Resident Evil remake, but it wasn't really that bad. It has some interesting ideas, it's just that some of them needed to be tweaked. A lot of it is a problem of KISS, you know? It's something I tell people all the time is keep it simple, stupid. You know, don't overcomplicate something. Some of the best video games ever made were pretty simple. Like Resident Evil. The first Resident Evil is not a complex game, not really. But it was really fun. Hell, the gunpowder mechanic of 3 is not complicated either. In fact, they just explicitly tell you how to use it. Alright, let me switch to Billy. Okay, to figure out which room has the little box, the thing in it. Yeah, it should be through these doors. Figure out where I gotta go. Oh, it was in that other room. Please don't have that stupid lich guy in here. Alright, we're gonna do it like that game. Come on. What else was the map showing that I could pick up and probably exchange? Okay. Nothing I need to worry about right now. Yeah, I should take my Molotov cocktails. Really need the animation. I'll try to double check with her and make sure the damn zombie doesn't wake up. Oh, it automatically reloaded my handgun. Interesting. Oh! Fucking kidding me, game. Dude. All that just so that... Are you fucking kidding me? Somebody just kill me, please. So, I did all that so I get pistol ammo so I can kill the zombie and not get bitten. I go and get bitten anyway, not just by one, but by two zombies. And one of the things in the room that I needed was handgun ammo. I should fucking play the lottery, bro. I should play the fucking lottery. It's pretty funny though. If this is one where the universe is gonna give it to me, that's one of them. Ah, fuck it. You gonna wake up? Let's get this dumb puzzle over with. So that the other zombies can wake up and go, ugh! Breeding room key. That's where I need to. That's what I need, mother. I knew it. I fucking knew it, dude. See what I mean? The 2 seconds I go where I don't check on it, that motherfucker wakes up. I think there's some of these zombies in this game are made to only wake up if you switch like that. Alright, where the fuck is the breeding room? It has to be up here. So I mean she couldn't deal with it herself? She had to just sit there and get bit until I did something? So it's either going to be this room. Cool. Cool story, bro. At least there's one green herb I can use if I ever need a tiny amount of healing. I'm recording a second one though, because I am not overwriting anything anymore. Just fuck that. That way if I have to go back, I can go back. The unfortunate thing is that because it's hunters, I have no choice but to use the shotgun. What are you, stupid, Billy? I wonder what they were raising in there, and I literally just fight these things. Research to date has shown that when the progenitor virus is administered to living organisms, violent cellular changes cause a breakdown in the system. Furthermore, no satisfactory method has been found to control the organisms for use as weapons. Clearly, greater coordination at the cellular level is essential to enable further growth. I conducted a number of experiments in an effort to find a breakthrough. This is my report. Insecta. Perhaps these have been ancient animals because these ancient animals have been genetically stable for millennia. When administered with the progenitor virus, they exhibited only explosive high-energy growth and increased aggressiveness. It is extremely difficult to envision using them as BOW. Amphibia. Injecting a frog with the virus resulted in an increase in leaping power and abnormal tongue growth. However, no change in mental ability was observed. Furthermore, an abnormal appetite resulted in the test subject randomly attacking all moving objects. Usefulness for BOW is limited. Mammalia. The progenitor virus was merged with monkey cellular DNA, resulting in increased fertility. The resulting young exhibited improved aggressiveness and some increased mental capacity. As a side effect, visual power was lost, but this was offset by an improvement in hearing ability. However, they are unsatisfactory as weapons. It does seem that no progress can be made without making humans the base organism. You know. All that to get the little dial thing for the door. And make you fight 200 for that dial. And I'm in caution. And I got one shotgun shell. And I gotta use the goofy ass little dumbwaiter again. Yeah, again, it's an example of why Resident Evil 4 needed to be made. Is that there's a lot of experiments with the formula, but the experiments didn't make them better games, you know? Like with Resident Evil Code Veronica, there's so much backtracking that you have to do, and there's a lot of stuff that you can miss, that it ultimately and with the switch between characters, it becomes frustrating, right? And then, in this game, with a lot of the little design things, they couldn't improve upon the design. And Resident Evil 4 came out, and they took the very, very, very basic design of it, but improved of it in practically every way.
Rebecca, where are you?
Nope. See, fuck it. Watch this. I'm just gonna let him die. So I'm just gonna reload my first save. This is bullshit. I'm tired of this. This is what I call fucking stupid.
Resident Evil 0.
Not to save, I wanted to load.
Resident Evil 0.
So I guess yeah, that's the mindset behind it, I think. I think the idea is to be like, hey, don't leave them alone too long, or else they'll get bit. Okay, I'm taking these other flips off. I have been streaming for quite some time to not make any progress whatsoever. Okay, this time I might be able to go and get hit less. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Damn, look at that. That was smooth as eggs. And also notice I didn't use the modern controls. So again, that's, you know, like you can criticize. There we go. That was fucking smooth as eggs. You can criticize a lot of aspects about RE4 and other games in the series, but it's like some of them actually have puzzles in it. You know, and what I consider a puzzle is like in Resident Evil 3, the water puzzle, right? It's a puzzle. You actually have to figure it out. What I don't consider a puzzle is taking item A and putting it into slot B. That's not a puzzle. That is a fetch quest. That is just going, that's carrying an item to another location. And I know that it's kind of baked into Resident Evil, admittedly, but at least with Resident Evil, you do have some things where you have to examine an item to get the item out of it. It's an extra step, it's not much, but it's something, right? And I know Resident Evil's not always had it's never really been super complex in puzzles, but it's also like, you know. It's nice when they're few and far between and not up your ass every 5 seconds. So, you know, you see here, I have to get the little slug thing, then I have to go and get another slug thing to give to Billy, so that he can then go get a thing, to get a key, to go into a room to get a thing to give to me. You know, it's that sort of cascading puzzles that adventure games often do that annoys the shit out of me too. Like you have to do 15 things in a row to get to this one location. And especially stupid when it's an item that you could probably go to the hardware store and get. That's not where the thing is. But that's where that is, so. But this is kind of one of the ways that I've often played games in the past, is where if I do bad enough, I just reload my save and take my newfound knowledge and try to do better. So that I stop feeling like a damn scrub. Oh. Void? Void, it's not after 12 p.m. though. So who are you? How's it going, Void? Hehehe. Wait, it is after 12 p.m. Shit. Have I revealed my ability to be bad with AM and PM? My one true weakness. And then it got kicked into someone else's stream? Huh? Did it? Did it kick you? What was that like? Hold on, let me check something. It better not be Automod acting stupid, or it's gonna kill it. How do you type? How do you spell Twitch? You spell twitch.tv. Oh, weird. I don't know. That is a good question, though. Look at old Becky. You like Becky? Is Becky your gal? Yeah, skip that cutscene because I don't want to do it again. Alright. Oh, yeah. Twitch is weird from time to time. That goes to that technology thing that I complain about all the time, is they add a lot of new features. Like, there's a lot of focus on adding features, right? A save room game? I did not. I do need you. I'll need you to remind me about it though. And if you see my camera jiggle, it's because I'm accidentally kicking my table, which is not stable in the least. So you get like, you know, little wiggles, little wiggle room. Yeah, you'll probably have to remind me about it. So that I go, oh yeah, because I probably have a tab open somewhere, but then I'm 10 tabs down. Give me just a second. Yeah, my table is not stable. My table's not stable. Yeah, I'll forget things from time to time, and I'll be like, oh yeah, you told me about that, and I forgot it because I'm a dingus. Yeah. Wait, oh, I put in my wish list. Did I put in my wish list? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah. I remember now. See, that's one of the things I'm talking about why I like Resident Evil 4 so much, is because what it did was it took all the basic ideas of a Resident Evil game, and it improved upon them, right? And that, I think, is what makes Resident Evil 4 so good. A lot of people, there's some people that do anti-hype, which I can be big anti-hype as well. But at the same time, like, you know, I was there when Resident Evil 4 came out, and I understand why everyone loved it, because it took the formula and it just improved on it. Just flat out. So yeah, I mean, one good thing about the design of this game is that it betrays the idea of an escort mission, because both the people are capable and they all have health and inventories and all this kind of stuff, and you can play as them or whatever. But then you get shit like this, where you have a zombie that you can't activate. You can't shoot him, but if I switch to Billy for long enough, that zombie will get up and attack Rebecca. So I cannot leave Rebecca in this room. It's like an escort mission. So you guys actively added a feature to the game that made it similar to escort missions, something that people fucking hate. Just fucking genius. Granted, at the time, I don't think everybody understood how much people hated it, but people did. People hated escort missions. Like, and see this. See that zombie? Same thing. Can't interact with them, can't do anything with them. But if I leave him in this room by himself, the zombie will get up and attack him. And I will have to switch to him, or else he will die. Even though he does have a gun. He could be fully loaded with guns, but he'll just be like, and it's like, really? Like, I don't know if there's intended to be a concept of, well, you don't want to leave him alone forever because it's supposed to be a two-player game. And it's like, wait, what did he do? Okay, he's got that, so he can go to this other door. Which was at the end of that other hall. I don't have any fucking ammo. See, I think I'm good because I think that zombie doesn't activate until until I do that other thing. But you kind of see, especially because it's got the door transitions, it makes it even more frustrating to play. Because now I have to leave them in a room where if I want to go and do this little dumbwaiter thing, which I have to do, I have to, you know, I have to then leave the room. I have to leave ending the room. Of course, if I'm careful, it's not that bad of a deal, but it still frustrates the shit out of me. Like, it's one of those things that's fine if you know how the game works. So, you know, it's the kind of thing that, that a speedrunner would know, where it's like, yeah, as long as you don't leave them in there alone without switching to them for 5 minutes, you're good. But how the fuck am I supposed to know that? He was on a podcast recently? Really? That's awesome. Who was the podcast? I don't really watch many podcasts, but that's still awesome regardless. Just have to make sure they don't fucking die. It was a family friend and his friend doing it. That's super awesome. But it makes you let them know congratulations that is cool as fuck. What were they talking about? I mean, I assume it's video games, but you know. That's pretty funny. Hell yeah. Well, you know, it's a small world, right? This shit is so true. Because, like, the house that we moved into, it turns out that the lady that owns the house next to us is a, is the aunt of a guy that we know through some mutual friends. We've only met him once or twice, but still. One, that's good because it's someone we sort of kind of know. So that's always a bonus. But the other thing is it's just, you know, it's funny how Leaf started streaming stuff. That's awesome. I hope you enjoyed it. You'll have to, like, are you in my Discord? If you're not, you have to join it and leave a link. Because I'll probably listen to it at work or something like that. Oh, I don't have that set up. I should have it set up, but I don't have it set up because I'm a genius. Discord. I'm still working on, like, setting up a lot of stuff because this was just sort of meant to be an alternate way to record stuff, along with getting me more interesting things to talk about by having people join than just recording it and just making whatever references I could make. Yeah, anyone who's interested in joining, be sure to join that Discordy. It's pretty good. Discord's pretty good. It's very, very, very slow, but that's okay. Because I'm slowly building it up. I mostly use it for networking and stuff like that. Excuse me. Whenever I don't want to, you know, post memes or whatever. But I'll use it for posting new YouTube videos and everything. Because, you know, speaking of, you know, being involved with other creators, I had a meme that I made for, that I submitted to AMV Hell, which, anyone who doesn't know, AMV is short for Anime Music Video. It's back in the earlier days of the aughts of the internet. You know, watching videos on the internet became bigger and bigger as our quality improved, our connections improved, etc. So, you know, people would make music videos. And anime was starting to become really, really big. And so what came with that was anime music videos. And of course, you know, I like to make the meme about how there's like 1.5 million Naruto and Linkin Park music videos, right? Anime music videos, because there were a lot of them. But at one point, people started putting more effort into making them funny, making comedy videos, right? And one of them was AMV Hell, where they sort of kind of satirized the worst elements of AMVs, you know. No, Billy, stop. Because I started using mono control again. Yeah. What was I saying? So yeah, and you know, of course, it started out small, but then it eventually became a whole experience to the point that they were making hour-long videos. Great stuff, great times. You know, and they still make them. Of course, it's very, very slow process now, but they are up to 8. But again, they are very long though. And so they have 8 and 8.5, which is, you know, it's a 2-part series because in total the video is going to be a couple of hours long. And so my long story short, my meme got approved for AMV Hell 8.5. And so I'm very happy about that because 1, it's a very funny meme, and 2, I get to post it on my thing. So I wanted to know for sure because they don't have an explicit, it's not barred from you posting, what am I trying to say? It is not barred from you posting a video that you made that you submitted to them, but they recommend, but they prefer for it to premiere on the AMV Hell. So if it does get approved, then, you know, so it got approved and they finally submitted the video and everything. So, you know, I ended up very, very happy about that. And the fun thing is the video is actually doing pretty well on its own, you know, so that's awesome. So, you know, the exposure is great. Getting people to see my awesome memes is great. And all that, you know. Thank you so much. I've actually been in a Splatoon collaboration before too, but I haven't made many Splatoon memes recently. I really want to go back and make more Twin Peaks memes because I've got some ideas. In fact, hold on. Which one is this? This is not that. No, that's just a blank one. See, this right here is my little black meme book. I specifically bought it so I can make memes. So you see, I've got various memes. Like, for example, Curtis watches EOE. Because there's the scene in Phantasmagoria 2 where Curtis looks at the computer, he sees the stuff of his mom, and he starts crying. Well, you can fucking meme anything into that, and it's funny. You can meme something that's not cry-worthy, you can meme something that is cry-worthy. You know, like you could meme a video about Macho Man Randy Savage and he's crying because Macho Man is dead, and it's like, haha! Or you could meme something like part of End of Evangelion and he starts crying, right? Anything. It's right for meme. It's a good meme format. It's a good meme format. Stuff like that. I have a Twin Peaks meme idea that combines it with JoJo, right? The intro, crazy, noisy, bizarre town. It's like that describes Twin Peaks to a T, doesn't it? So I've written down a bunch of little ideas about how to expand on that. Because it's a good idea, but it takes a lot of editing to do something like that. You have to do a shit ton of editing. You have to figure out what clips you want to use. You have to figure out the order you want to do them in, timing them right, all that. Let's see. Because I made a series of memes called Splatoon Slander, because that's a meme format that was fairly popular. It's dialed back some, but I had a couple of ideas there. Where is it? Radlem boys. I was thinking about doing one. making fun of gun slander, because that's you know. What is this? Yeah, just a bunch of random memes and stuff like that. Yeah, so I've been writing down a lot more of them. In fact, I've got a bunch that I want to do for Final Fantasy VIII as well. Like, I was like, you know what? I should just make a my own meme compilation for Final Fantasy VIII. Because I like Final Fantasy VIII. And I think some memes, look at them. So it's like, dude, a compilation of memes would be great. So I've got a bunch of ideas. Oh, it's going to be the thing where I've got to do this. Yeah, I had to trigger them first. Because, you know, like, I know enough about guns that I can make plenty of gun memes. In fact, I've had some pretty popular ones. But I don't go on the gun meme subreddits because I don't go on Reddit because I hate Reddit. Plus, a lot of people like to troll it, and I'm like, come on, guys, let's have a good time. Like, we just want to make fun of Glock fanboys. Calm down. It doesn't have to be about like, because the way Reddit is, right? You have a lot of people that go and actively seek out opposing ideologies so they can argue. They want to well actually. And so, you know, we'll have our gun meme subreddits, because I was on there for quite a bit, and then people want to come in and be like, you're a piece of shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? It's just memes. Calm down. But there's also a lot of problems where people were where even people within the you know, within the memes and the gun culture and stuff would get into arguments about different kinds of memes. Because one thing that a lot of people forget about gun culture is that it's not just left, it's not blankly left or right. It seems like it is because of politics, but it really isn't, you know. And so you have people of all different walks of life, like different people that have different opinions in regards to immigration, people that have different opinions in regards to the LGBT stuff, you know. So it's like you have different people where they all have different opinions for this kind of stuff, you know. So what happens is that you post memes related to events that happen, and then suddenly it becomes a huge argument, right? And it's like, come on, guys. It's just a meme. Like, it's just a meme. Calm down. And it's also why, like, anyone that is related to news or even, like, politics and stuff like that really can't be done, because, again, they even argue amongst themselves. And it's frustrating. And Reddit is just always like that anyway, about everything ever. It's like, oh, it's a subreddit about dogs. Nope, there's going to be a politics argument of some kind. And it's just, you just want to, like, claw your eyes out, right? Because you're like, how about let's just have a good time, dude? Yeah, exactly. We should all have them. Everybody. Because look at this. You have something cool like that. Look at Rebecca. Hell yeah. I was actually thinking, I was like, you know what, I wish I could, if I had the money, I would start a gun store. I would call it Gun Shop Kendo after Resident Evil 2. But the problem is that you never ever want to start a business, a retail business in anything you like, because you will learn to hate that thing, because customers. Like, I still love cars, but for the love of God, customers. Okay, so now I have to figure out exactly what the combination is. Aha. Well, let's check the files. Let's see. Like, I actually try to make more, I'd love to make more videos somewhat related to guns, not like... Wait, hold on. Into 4 leeches. Oh yeah, this is the thing. But like, with YouTube, it's super hard. They are very, 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 very strict on that. Because like when, Brandon Herrera, he made a video about the Shinzo Abe assassination, and he went a little too hard on like talking about making the improvised weapon that was used, and he got massively hit by YouTube for that. They deleted the video and they demonetized him for a while, for a short while. It wasn't a long time, but because of how much money he makes off that channel, he lost like 20K or something. He lost money, and he's like, shit. So okay. Okay, 4 leeches. Where's my notepad? I keep a notepad for a reason. Where's my pen? Where's the pen? So we're gonna start with 4. And then he says they double the numbers in 1 hour, but the revenue subtitles left it so it's 8. I lost 2, so it's 6. It's half, so that's 3. Is it 4863? I might be thinking ridiculously, but... Okay, cool, that was it. Alright, cool. Sometimes it works out.
Now this is more like it.
Billy here.
Billy, I found an aerial cable car. We can get out of this place.
Good, wait there. I'm coming.
Roger. The sooner we get out of here, the better. Out.
Oh man, so if I had Billy in the same room, it would have been stupid because they would have been talking to each other through walkie-talkie, even though they were right there. Damn. If I'd have known that, I would have done it just so I could laugh about Billy. I could have had him standing on the edge of that little... on the edge of this walkway. Could have had him standing right here, and then she's like talking to him on the radio, and he's like, yo, I'm up here. If I change the camera angle, can I see him? What is this? Of course. I don't know what it's gonna do, but I'm gonna pull it anyway. No, Billy! Hey, where'd he go? He's supposed to be right there. Something tells me if I take that, something's gonna happen. I've played Resident Evil. Oh, there he is. I can see him. Look how excited he is. Alright, I gotta go pick up her ink ribbons. Because I'm gonna save now. I've actually made progress in this game. See, one thing that I'm frustrated about is because of my job, I had to change up the oh, is that the increments? I had to change up the specific schedule that I do this, because I normally want to do it during the day, but I can't now because they want me to be here or be at work on Tuesdays now, or something. The problem I'm having with my work is that there's not a lot of communication going on, not a lot of specific communication. You know, it's the kind of thing where you ask somebody a question and they don't tell you a direct answer. Because they don't want to answer the question you're asking. They want to answer the question that they think you're asking. You know, and I tell people, it's like, no, no, no. When I ask a question, I want to know the answer to that question. You know, it's kind of like, you know, a perfect example, right? Is if you have a partner, right? Is if you have a partner that you suspect of infidelity, right? And you know, they've been off doing God knows what. Oh my God, these fucking controls. You know, and you're like, or like, let's say you found out that they weren't at work or something like that, right? And you're just like, you know, where were you? You know, you weren't at work. Where were you? And then they just go, well, it wasn't cheating on you or something like that, right? And it's like, no, 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 no. It's like, well, maybe they actually weren't, quote, cheating on you. But the reason why they don't want to answer the question is because the specific answer they either don't know or don't want to tell you. You get this all the time if you like discuss with people about anything, with politics or anything other kind of thing. Like why it's also stupid to do, because no one ever wants to talk straight with each other, right? You know, because like if you ask somebody a direct question, people don't like to answer it. Because they often see it as, now sometimes there are loaded questions, and a loaded question is a logical fallacy, but if it's a loaded question, point that out, right? Or if there's some aspect of the question that is faulty, you know, but you get sometimes direct questions. It's like, well, what if, like if you say, well, what about this candidate that they've done in the past that do you agree with? And then they can't say anything. It's like, you know, they could say, oh, well, something about what they are gonna do or something like that. And you're like, that's not what I asked, you know, because, and I know the goal is they want to try to go around your point because they want to try to counter the point that you're actually making, right? And I get that, right? I get trying to counter the point that somebody's making. It's like, but at the same time, it's like, the problem is if I just make my point, it doesn't work either. You know, if you say, well, I disagree with blank, what people will often do is they'll go say, you got proof? But if you try to go the other way and say, and try to build up an argument, that doesn't work either. Because the goal is to stop, the goal is to shut down, the goal is to put people into camps, right? Is to say, you're this or you're that. You know, it's not political discussion, belief discussion in general, because of social media, has gone from, you know, just having a reasonable discussion with people, without screaming or name calling, because you're gonna get punched in the face if you do. Wait. Okay, where are my ink ribbons?
Come on.
Roger.
It has changed to, you know, being shitty to each other. Okay, where's my ink ribbons? Okay, there's those ink ribbons. Oh, I'll put them down on the floor. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's just, I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. What's the best way to describe it? Yeah, it's no longer about expressing yourself and talking about your point of view, explaining why you believe something, and then listening to somebody else's. It's severely become about the narrative, about the people. You know, everything is a fucking ad hominem now. Everything. And it's annoying as shit. Because it's like, why does everything have to be like that? Because I know plenty of people that believe differently than me. I know people that agree with me, I know people that disagree with me. the average human is not really as shitty as people make it out to be. Most people are good and bad. There's some people that are extremely bad, and there's some people that are extremely good. But the average person, and by average I mean 99% of people, are good and bad, you know. And that's hard to deal with. It's hard for people to accept because, you know, we have to go through the thing where it's like, oh no, the bad people are bad, and you can't think that they're not bad because then you're thinking bad people are good. It's like, that's not true. You have to be able to accept that other people exist that disagree with you. It's just a lot of shittiness. Again, it's why I got rid of Reddit. It's just people are too difficult to deal with. It's just it's never satisfying to talk to them, you know. It just ends up being nothing but vitriol. The way I like to call it is like controlling the narrative, right? And you get a lot of this with accusations and stuff like that. And the thing is that no side is not guilty on this, by the way. Every side is guilty of this. Where you get stuff like the fact that both sides will call each other Nazis is the fucking most hilarious shit in the world. As much as it's hilarious and infuriating, right? But yeah, you'll have both sides will call each other Nazis for different reasons. And it's like, neither of you are fucking Nazis. Shut the fuck up, okay? Shut the fuck up, is what I like to tell them. It's like, stop it. You know. You just sometimes want to choke people. But again, the best way to do it is just don't discuss that kind of shit online. Discuss it with people that you know and respect. People that will respect you and that you can respect already. Because you're not gonna make friends, you're gonna make enemies. And you're just gonna waste your time. Your life is worth more than wasting time with that crap. So I mean, let's see, what am I supposed to get? More increments, okay. Oh, I know what I can do. Because I've got herbs, I can make a mixed herb again. Okay, see, this is good. See, by resetting, I was able to save my herbs and health. So now I've got 2 full heals. And only one of the characters has damage, so. Okay, so this is turning out okay. Alright, fan-freaking-tastic. Okay, pick that up. Oh, does she have them? Cool. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do this. So now, what do I gotta do to activate this thing? Fantastic. It should be all the items. I shouldn't have to worry about collecting anymore. So I gotta get in here somehow. So I'm pretty sure I gotta put the fuses in there somewhere. Alright, Billy, come on. Nothing? Okay. Doesn't seem to be getting any power. Ah, crap. Alright. I'll be right back, fellas. Sarzak, hey man, how's it going? You have to give me just a second because I'm actually about to BRB. Back to the game scene. Hey. Let me drop a little. I'll drop a little shout there. Sorry, Zach. Also, you know what? I'm dropping one for the lead ending as well. Check both of these fellas out. They're fantastic. I love them. They're great. Leave was playing Fortnite? Hell yeah. And of course, Zarzak playing a lot of retro stuff, playing a little Symphony of the Night. Have you beaten Symphony of the Night yet? That's going alright. Just getting pissed off at this game. Let's see, what was I supposed to do? Actually looked it up because I knew that if I didn't look it up, I was going to be pissed if I got stuck. I've got to do this. This game loves the fucking hook shot. Hell yeah. I with both Alucard and Richter. Nice. That's such a classic. I fucking love it. Like, I'm not a mega giga Castlevania guy, but I love me some Symphony of the Night though. I will play the shit out of it. Like I said, I considered doing some of them randomizers too. Actually, I tried a little bit of it, and I really enjoyed it when I tried it. Of course, I was not very fast with it, but that's okay. Hell yeah, man. Where was it? It's right here. Like, you have to use the hook shot like so many times in this game. It's just such a weird thing. There we go. But just all to unlock a door, right? You know, there's like glass and other stuff like that. They can just break through the freaking glass. Which space does she have? I know she can't carry that. I'll carry that upstairs though. I should probably, you know, I should actually do a playthrough. I was gonna record me doing that randomizer, but then I got part of the way through it, and I was like, eh. And so then for the longest time, my background was actually that fountain. That I think it was the same fountain you were asking about. Actually, I actually had that as my background for streaming, but then I
Come on.
Okay.
then I changed it. I did have somebody come in and ask about it. They're like, "That's from Symphony of the Night." I'm like, "Yep." I mean, it's just got beautiful pixel art, so. Damn it. Excuse me. Damn. Alright. Okay then. Oh yeah, I've got to go and get the fuses and crap. Okay. I really hope that means I don't have to use the hook shot anymore. Yeah, again, it's the it's one of the criticisms I make of some of these in between, you know, games in between RE3 and RE4 is there was always an obsession with a weird mechanic, right? Like with you know, with the Resident Evil remake, there was the burning of the corpses for the Crimson Heads, right? You had to carry a lighter and the oil, right? And there was the in this game you have the hook shot, Where it's like, no, 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 we're gonna have this extra little bit that you are gonna have to deal with. It's like, I'd rather not. Alright. Oh, come on. That's the solution. And I'll give her the shotgun. Alright, now where's the fuses over here? Is this one? Again, this is one of the issues with the design of this game. It's like you have to find the thing that you're trying to pick up. And luckily it shows you where it is on the map, but you have to bring up the map to do that. Because there's still the matter of picking it up. So I can see that is, what is that, the other fuse? Yes. Okay. They're calling it a coil, but it's a fuse. Let's just call it what it is. And of course, fixing a cable car, sounds like Resident Evil 3, doesn't it? Okay, where there's ink ribbons, I'm going to save it, because something sus is about to happen. I know for a fact. There's no way this game's gonna be like, oh, you just get on the cable car and go. Huh? I mean, one, it's a Resident Evil game, and two, this game's bullshit sometimes. I mean, plus they'd be stealing it from Resident Evil 2, so... Oh, you kidding me? Yeah, bullshit, like I said. As I said, bullshit. Bullshit. I probably remembered it from when I played it years ago. I remember some stuff. Oh. Oh, cool. It's good to know that. I just had to come up here and he would leave me alone. Nice. But, one thing I do find interesting is how the game Ah, he's got the ink ribbons too. Fuck. But what I do find interesting is how the game deals with Hey, how about you aim at him, Rebecca? You know, the guy you're trying to fight. And back on caution. You see what I'm fucking saying? It's shit like that that drives me up the fucking wall. Pick up the fucking item, damn. I mean, I've got healing, luckily, but still. You know. Annoying. It's annoying. This game is fucking annoying. I should probably just drop all my items, but I'm just gonna do a Labella. Because I'm an idiot, I guess. I guess there's not much, you know, to pick up anyway. So, Billy's gotta have the grenade launcher, doesn't he? I just wonder when I'm gonna get the Magnum. Better only take up one spot though. I'm slowly drifting off camera. Posture check, right? That's what I gotta do. I just, again, I just feel like the inventory management in this game, it's an interesting idea, but it makes it much more tedious. Because like I said, you see I have to run up to it. I don't just run to a box and just switch everything real quick. I have to fucking pick it up. I keep wanting... See, this is why I wanted to use a PlayStation controller. Because on the PlayStation controller, you do like this for the D-pad. For the Xbox, the D-pad is off to the right. I really hope I don't need the hookshot anymore, but I'm gonna bring it because you know it's gonna be something that makes me need it again. Like they do good at first when the train crashes and all your items that you place down somewhere. What? Didn't I already do that? So I don't have to use the cable car. Oh, the leeches. Oh, the leeches broke it? Oh, cool. Cool story, bro. Yeah. So, you know, it's one of the things I'd be curious about. Is, not curious about. What am I trying to say? Why won't she pick it up? Alright, drop the gun. It's like pulling teeth trying to pick up these items. Get on the cable car. Just dropping everything because I want to make sure I grab everything outside first. Yeah. I mean, alright. I'll be fair. This system isn't actually that bad if there wasn't as many items to handle. That would be the thing that would improve it. If they reduce the number of items you had to handle. Like, I know that Rebecca's mixing kit can do other stuff. I think it can, like, heal poison. If you got it. If you have, like, a certain, like, the blue chemical or whatever. But, it's not like she can't, it's not like she doesn't have to carry, you know, what do you call it? Alright, let me go ahead and get the Magnum. She got nothing to say about the dead body with the Magnum? What else is he carrying? He's got something else in his hand? Alright, cool. I wonder what that's supposed to be based off of. An automatic? It should have been a deagle. Wait, what does that say? 300 gram, 454 Kasul. Ah. Interesting. Well. Herbs. They both green? Alright. I think this is the last area. So I should be able to power through and beat the game. Unless it gets stuck really badly again. Again, I gotta grab the hook shot, because you know the game's gonna probably force me to use it again. And see, it wouldn't be so bad if you didn't have to do all the door transitions and stuff. That's kind of what like, it... The changes that they make to it would make the game a lot faster if it wasn't a Resident Evil game. Like, it'd be cool to, like, instead of having to go to a box to put an item down, you could literally drop it where you are, run, go do some stuff, come back and get it. But because this is a Resident Evil game, you have to play it like a Resident Evil game. And so it turns it tedious, you know? That's kind of what I'm saying, is that it's a good idea, not for Resident Evil. Slowly turn to face the thing so that I can get the hitbox so I can pick it up. Getting real fucking sick of it. It's not actually that infuriating, but it is kind of annoying. I'll leave the herbage there. And he's got all the handgun ammo too. Not going through the door just yet. Oh, I guess I don't have a choice. I have to go down or up. Well, I have egg on my face. You know, I think also it's just that there's a good case to be made for like how sometimes simpler is better. Like both this game and Resident Evil Remake have amazing graphics and animation, but then you get this. It's like, oh, I want to turn around. Just to, you know, it's very, very slow. Oh, I'm pretty sure this is where you have the final battle. I am pretty sure this is where you have the final battle. Let me check the map before I start wandering around like an idiot. Okay, so this is a dead end. Oh, come on. Come on. Look at this. Look at this. Huh. Doorway, straight path. Right angle, left, right. Into a control room with a monitor? I wonder where I've seen that before. Come on, we know exactly what's gonna happen. I get the factory key. Bing, bing, bing. The monitor starts going, hey, maybe you should look at the monitor, right? Watch. Told you.
Ow!
Fuck.
Oh!
Just go. Just go. Damn it. Okay, so it wasn't a Mr. X moment. It wasn't the Leech Boy, but it was still something, so. As in the words of Iago, why am I not surprised? Like, come on, guys. Can you not? Can you not just... It's too on the nose. It's too on the nose. Actually, isn't this supposed to be that area from Resident Evil 2? Yeah, it is supposed to be that area from Resident Evil 2. It's just simply the same area. Well, at least got some handgun bullets. But no, wait, is there first aid spray in there? Nice. Cool. Took a little bit of damage rather than spending the ammo, but that's because I'm trying to be real careful with it. I'm gonna go ahead and save, but then I'm gonna do all the item movement, so. Pick this up. Probably just drop it here. fact, I'll just drop everything. I might actually end the game alright. With the alright collection of items. Wait. I need to be on restream. Make sure I can see everybody. Everybody's chat. If anybody is watching on YouTube, you know. I don't mind lurkers, don't get me wrong. You guys can lurk, that's cool. It's just if I start talking about random nonsense that nobody gives a shit about, that's why. That's why I like having people, is so that I can have something to talk about that isn't me suddenly talking about computer chips or something. I think I could probably use these 2 herbs instead of using a full heal. Yeah, cool. Should I take an executive decision and leave the hook shot? No, because you're probably going to have to come get it, me. There should be 6 items, right? Oof. So this is one of those, if I come back and get the hook shot, and I don't need it, I'm going to feel like an idiot. But if I need the hook shot and I don't come back and get it, I'm going to feel like an idiot. But I hate the hook shot. It's such a stupid thing. You have to use it like 1,000 times. I'm gonna leave it. Because I know for like a lot of stuff it says this is useless, you don't need it anymore, but it does that mostly for like keys and stuff. Alright. Keep my Molotovs. Ooh, this room is packed. I packed it. Again, that's another thing. I understand why they do it. I 100% get it. Oops. Like, if they... You know, if they don't put a limit on how many items you can put in a room, you can completely fuck it up because of the hitboxes and stuff. But that's why you just use a box, right? Simple solution is just use a box. Alright, cool. Alright, all that work. Wait, I don't go down there? So it was stupid for me to move everything over here. Well, that's just funny. I mean, I guess it's not stupid because it's a place where everything is, but whatever. I might be putting too much effort into moving stuff too, admittedly. But that's fine. Okay, then what does this fucking key go to? What? Up. Oh, because the little elevator goes down, you can make it go up. I'm assuming that's what that means. Yo, Ozzy, how's it going, bud? I saw that Paul was streaming again today. How did that go? If he's finished for the day, that is. Okay. So it's not for that, then. Where's the key go to? Let me check something. It says up. Oh, he's stressing out too? Oh, wait. It's because today's the election stuff, isn't it? I mean, I voted, but I'm not watching any of that. Because it's like, eh. Let's see. Florida recreational marijuana measure falls short. Well, that sucks for them. I mean, hell, it was hell and high water for us to get medical marijuana straightened out. Okay. Up key. Up key. I'm gonna look it up before I go crazy trying to figure out. And yeah, I'm perfectly willing to look up a guide because I don't want to have to run through this place for 600 fucking years. I'm not afraid to look up a guide. Look, when I played this game originally years ago, I usually have most likely used a guide, so. No, IGN. In the save room, I have to use the up key. To summon the turntable. Ah. Yeah, I was almost tempted not to vote this to talk about the election, because I know some people might be curious. I was almost tempted not to, because I don't feel like the Libertarians made a great candidate choice. Like, I don't mind young people. I do mind young people that don't have enough experience. Like, at least in certain things. Like, Gary Johnson was kind of but he did have political experience and he was a business owner, right? And I like Dr. Jo Jorgensen because one, she's a doctor. Doctor is always a-okay in my opinion. And just among other things. But this guy, so I was like, well, I'll just fall back on my other doctor choice, and that's Jill Stein. Because, like, I don't agree with the Green Party on a lot of stuff. But there's a lot of stuff I do agree with them on. And I do like Dr. Jill Stein. And she's a doctor. That's a big one. Which might sound really, really, I don't want to say shallow, but pedantic maybe. It's a little bit of all that. But at the same time, it's like, well, let's see, doctor versus lawyer. Yeah, lawyer's like down there. Like, oof. The only doctor I would say is, and it's not to say lawyers aren't all bad, but a lot of them are. A lot of the very, very terrible stuff we have is because of nasty, nasty lawyers. They're not the worst. Many lawyers are very good people. Like, you know. Both prosecution attorneys can be good, both defense attorneys can be good. Even personal injury attorneys can be good. The problem is that there are no heroes, you know what I'm saying? because of what it costs to be a hero in a field like that. Everything. Something tells me there's going to be a big old monster fight. I mean, and especially not like career politicians. You know, the combination of both. Oh, there's no need to search it, Rebecca? Thanks.
Don't shoot! You're alive.
Are you okay, Rebecca?
Where is everybody?
They should have arrived here before me. Haven't you seen them? That's unfortunate. If we go straight from here, we should arrive at an old mansion which Umbrella uses for research. Come on, let's go.
Wait! I've got to find Billy.
Billy Cohen? You mean you found that criminal?
Yes, but we got separated and...
No point worrying about him. He won't make it. Come on, let's go.
Alright, Enrico,
Sir,
calm down.
please. I need to find him. Don't worry, I'll catch up with you.
Rebecca... All right. Just be careful.
For a game that's got good graphics,
I
Enrico's
never
model
saw
looks
him
really weird.
again.
Excuse me. Man, I could go for some Deep Dace action right now. That's a reference to Ninja Turtles. Oh, have I already searched this area? Thank you, Rebecca. You are a inspiration. What's okay. Okay. Why not just have it to where when she gets down, she walks forward and then the Enrico cutscene activates? Aw, bro.
What is
I
that?
don't have my Magnum. I don't have my Magnum. Oh, look at him. He's nice and veiny, too. How you like that? You like them when they're veiny? I like them when they're real veiny. You can feel them throb. Yeah. Keep saying nasty shit. Of course he can run really fast. It's because they found out having slow-moving enemies was less something. And I have no healing items to do so. I've got to raw dog this fight. Get around him! I gotta figure out how many shots I can make before I have to move. I hope I have enough handguns. Damn it! Oh, this is probably gonna end up in a Geo. Yep, dead as shit. Look at Rebecca falling down like a Family Guy character. You are dead. You are dead.
Resident Evil.
That's
0.
chill. That's chill. I didn't see that one coming. I saw the other one coming. I didn't see that one coming. I'm a smarty pants. So smarty pants. Oh, it's dark and silent. What is this, Silent Hill? But you can still feel your heart Sweet. Well, so I'm gonna use the Magnum on him because why not? I will bring the shit gun and the first aid spray. No. Yeah. First aid spray, shotgun. Leave that. Pick that stuff up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Yeah, because like, you know, the last, like, you know, I've been voting in elections since 2008, I think. Was that old enough? No, you have to be 18, so I had to have only started in 2008. In presidential elections, obviously. I could still vote in local elections, but presidential elections. But I don't think I voted in any local elections. Don't think. That's the key word there, think. That is not the Magnum. See, look, I'm pressing the button right now, and she's standing directly in front of it. There you go, see? Finally did it. And that wasn't even the hitbox for the fucking gun. So if 8 shots plus 15 doesn't kill him, then that motherfucker is a tank. He shouldn't be that strong, though. Because, like, okay, for example, the Magnum in the first Resident Evil game, which I believe is meant to be a 357, is, meant to be a 357, and it takes, like 3 Magnum shots to take him out, I think, for his first form. But my thing, I would say, like, why have all this when you can just have the cutscene activate automatically, and then you go to the elevator, right? Instead, you add this little, unless they want to do for the teaser section to be like, hey guys, you remember Resident Evil 2? Hee hee. Ooh, that hurt him. Oof. I think that's doing the job. Oh, come on. That's 454 Kasul. I'm gonna take a chance. Really, game? Wait, what if I do it like this? Wait, is it a time thing? Come on, game. Really? As long as I can get my items back, I guess. I mean, I expected to use a magazine anyway. Interesting. Interesting that you're gonna put me back here. But why though? Is there anything here? I mean, I guess it's for items maybe? I don't know. Don't get me lying. I mean, thanks. Now, I will say this about the election, is that I kind of figured that it was going to be a case of... Ah, shit! Probably was going to be... I figured it was probably going to be a case of Donald Trump winning. I was actually surprised he lost the last one, because incumbents don't often lose, at least in recent years. But in retrospect, it makes sense. But I kind of figured that he'd probably pull through this year for a variety of reasons, you know. The only thing is about voting in my state is because of the winner-takes-all system. It doesn't really mean much for you to vote for either two parties, because it's almost always going to go red. So a vote one way or the other still doesn't do a whole lot, right? Oh wait, am I hurt? Yeah. Use it, fuck it. One less item I gotta worry about. Wait. Oh, so that's why they have the elevator. So they can say, hey, you can now get your items. But anyway, you know, see, at first I was, I mean, I think everybody was surprised in 2016 when, what's-her-face lost, but I started to realize myself.
Playtime is over. You and your friends no longer amuse me. Good riddance. Now nothing will stop me from getting my revenge.
Why does he give a shit about us? That's what I'm curious about. But yeah, in the short few weeks before the election in 2016, I realized that Donald Trump was going to win. I started telling people about that. Because I was like, yeah, it's very unexpected, sure, but... Like I was just been chilling in the water. Oh my fucking god, do I need the hook shot? If I need the hook shot, I'm going to just shit, you know? But yeah, I realized that because, I mean, a lot of it has to do with not necessarily personality, but there's a certain way that you present yourself, right? These windows are going to break. That's a guarantee. Because I remember reading something about... what was it I read? I can't remember. It's just something about the way people perceive the candidates. People have to feel like the candidates are to some degree personable, right? That they can sort of, the kind of person that they're able to be around. You know what I'm saying? I think it was something about like the candidate that they'd most want to have a beer with, you know, something like that. You know, because again, one of the key things people forget is that you can, no matter how much you talk about policy, experience, this, that, and the other, in the end, people are almost always going to choose somebody they like. And of course, people can criticize why people like or don't like, but it's like, yeah, but that's the thing. People are going to pick somebody they like. It is pretty much a popularity contest. Okay, so we have a puzzle here. Up to 2 points away. Okay. So let's see. This would get me a lot of points, but where it wouldn't get me. See, like, watch this. It would get me a lot, but it would be missing. You don't want to do this because it would just be these two. Just be, yeah, this small amount back here. I feel like almost any one of these would be about the same. What about this? Very close, but no potato. Yep, that didn't work. Wait, is my brain working here? Let's go! Looks like Parsman Strip. Give me just a second. Anyway, back to, okay, do I have to do anything here, or is that just legal? Anything here? I'll go ahead and bring this with me, because I'll probably need it. Zombie dogs, okay. Elevator? Let's go. Let's go! I'm an idiot. Oh yeah, check out my alien shirt. Yeah, alien. Ha ha ha. Zombies? Man, Rebecca hates blue-collar workers, doesn't she? How about I combine it so I can shoot ammo? Also, I hate using the joystick to menu. I hate using the joystick to menu. You done? You done, zombies? Well, okay, cool. So there's Molotov cocktail stuff, and then there's gas. I also know where some gas is, so. What's my health at? Well, at least I've got a fucking shit ton of items, so. Ah, so that's the game was like, hey, here's some stuff. Alright, well let me get the gas and the bottles. I understand why they don't have Molotov cocktails just sitting around, but you know what would be interesting? If instead you could make just make Molotov cocktails using the mixing set. That would be interesting. At least they do give you lots of them to deal with that guy. But then it kind of begs the question, doesn't it? It's like, then why make me deal with that guy if you're gonna try to make it easy? I will be doing more cross-stitch streams eventually. I want to get a good camera. Like a really good camera for showing it. And a good setup. There's a lot of things I've got to modify, change, all that. Like, I wanted to do the background thing because I think it made it look interesting, but it also doesn't work for everything. Oh, come on. Get fucking off me! You son of a fuck. Well, at least there was healing out there. I'll go grab it just in case I need it. Yeah, because I remember everybody was, the election was all that stuff in 16 and 20. It was crazy. The only thing I'll say is, well, what I'll say about this is that, you know, if you don't, is to be mindful. And the key thing is finding an effective coping mechanism for it, for dealing with that distress, you know? Uh-oh, that sounds like a crank. It's going to be a crank door. And to be mindful that it might not be as bad as you think, as you, I won't say think, as you have anxiety for. Now, guess what? It could be as bad. It's not an unreasonable thing to worry about. I'm not saying, so I'm not invalidating the worry, because it's not unreasonable to be worried about it. Certainly not, because I mean, of course not. But you know, don't let it get you too stressed, because you know your life is worth more than stressing out about that. You know, you have to try to, you know, do what you can, all that. I'm trying to say it in the right, say the stuff in the right ways, but my brain is not working so well. You know, the key thing is you don't want to be like in 2016, how there were people that were straight up freaking out, and it's like, okay guys, I get why, and I don't want to invalidate someone's suffering and anxiety. At the same time, if you're making a video, a TikTok or whatever, where you're sitting in a car screaming, something's got to change. You know, something's got to change, right? Because you're hurting yourself more than anything else. And the worst part is, you're making these TikToks, you're putting them online. You know, at best, at best, people who are ideological rivals will be like, well, look at this, right? Oh man, that sucks. Well, hopefully you got it wrapped up. It's not a deep cut, is it? You know? But you know, it's tough. It is tough, you know. Because again, we're all wondering exactly what the hell's gonna happen, right? But at the same time, you know, they you know, I'm not gonna go and say the media, right? But the media does make it worse. Like COVID, like we were all freaking out about COVID. I actually tell people that I even let it get to me too, because I can be somewhat, I'm not gonna say, you know, Munchausen, but or not Munchausen, but hypochondriac. That's where I get really worried about my health. But I had one time where the COVID stuff was freaking me out so much that I woke up in the middle of the night. I was half asleep, basically. You know, taking my sleeping meds or whatever, and so I woke up and I was half asleep, essentially. And I felt a little funny, right? I didn't have a thermometer, a proper thermometer here. Like, so I needed to go get one. I literally drove to my storage unit, which is not far from where I lived at that time. It was not far, but you're still talking about a few minutes, driving a few minutes. I was literally, I'll tell you the truth, I was literally so mentally foggy, I do not remember half the drive. I basically woke up halfway there. And at that point, that's what really pissed me off about the whole thing. You know, like, I'm not an anti-vaxxer, I'm not, vaccines or microchips, I'm not, I mean, I'm for bodily autonomy, you know, which you know, so I think there needs to be some reasonable, you know, things need to be reasonable, because I'm for bodily autonomy, you know, but I'm not an anti-vaxxer, I'm not, COVID is actually, this, that, or the other, you know, none of this crazy shit, but I was so pissed off after that happened about how I had let everything and everybody stress me out to the point that I essentially drove drunk. I wasn't inebriated, but I was so mentally foggy that it was no different than driving drunk, right? I could have died. I mean, I've had problems with road fatigue before, where you start to fall asleep while driving. That shit is insanely dangerous too. But this was even worse, because I literally don't remember half the drive. Just, I woke up, you know. And had I gotten into an accident, I mean, I could have been killed. Or I could have gotten into an accident and killed someone else, you know. And then I had to live the rest of my life with that. You know, again, that's coulda, woulda, shouldas. And I shouldn't stress myself about that. But what I did was I took that and say, I don't need to let this thing stress me out so much to the point that I can't be a reasonable person in what I do in my life anymore, you know. And again, I've got friends who support one side, I got friends who support the other, you know, and so we just push boxes. See, like this? See, watch. This is what we do, we push boxes. Oh, can I not? What the fuck was that? Wait, let me see this. Let me see her do that again. Wait, hold on. So she tries to push it. And then she just, fuck it. That's pretty funny. And, you know. Plus, I'll say it like this, is that for the assholes that are on the, whatever assholes are on the opposing side, which both sides have opposing assholes, yeah. But for the people that, oh, okay, I see. The camera angles were confusing me. But for the people that are on the other side of anybody, who are assholes that want to see you get stressed, don't give them the satisfaction. Because they're the ones that's going to laugh at you and mock you and stuff like that. Now, the nice ones and the good ones are not going to do that. They're going to be the ones that say, hey, look, everything's, you know, they're going to say, hey, my guy's the one that's going to be the good one. Because, you know, everybody, right? But, The people that are going to be assholes, they're the ones that are going to, you know, want you to hurt.
Billy!
Again, I'm not saying that it's invalid to be stressed. I'm saying that it's important to find effective coping mechanisms
I?
and to be mindful
You're
that you
safe
can't
now.
predict the future.
Are you
know?
okay?
Kiss him. He's wet. A wet Billy. I would let Billy crush me with his thighs. He's a military boy too. You know what that means? That means he has the dress uniform.
What could have done this?
I'll say it like this: if I saw him in that dress uniform,
Must have been used as
I'd
test
drink him
subjects
like a
in
Capri
Marcus's
Sun. You know what I'm
research.
saying?
He must have kept messing around with the mother virus.
Billy?
Oh, he's got that PTSD. I mean, even without PTSD, this is some fucked up shit. To find a bunch of human skeletons. Jesus. Wet floor. No shit. Can I get in the water? Okay. Let's go for a swim, Billy. I mean, I'll admit that, you know, because again, I'll tell people is that I don't like Trump either, but it was really funny in 2016 with people like the Young Turks, watching them absolutely lose their fucking minds. Like, what's his face like started screaming at one point about how they were gonna wreck the Democrat Party and stuff like that. We're coming for you, and it's like, dude, calm the shit down, man. You know, you're just like, come on, buddy. Oh, I gotta red pill the normies. That's what they say, right? Red pill the normies. So, wait, what am I trying to do exactly? I'm trying to do this. I'm just doing stuff. I'm not probably doing what I need to do. I've got to create a little bridge there. Whoa, Rebecca. She slided. Slide to the left. Yeah, so I've got to create a bridge here, so. Okay. So I've confirmed that doesn't do anything. Rotate right? Can I do that? Okay, cool. So what I've got to do is go down there and move the buttons. Yeah, like one thing I talk about, like particularly in Mississippi, why I vote third party is because, well, like I said, in the state, it really doesn't matter which way you vote on the two main parties, but there is an advantage to voting third party. Is that if they get at least 5% of the vote, they can get national funding, and if they at least get 15% of the vote, they can get to join the national debates, which is something that you can't get if that you can't get otherwise. Wait a second. I think I know what I have to, I think I'm doing this puzzle wrong. I like how they tease you with that crank over there. They're like, yeah, you want this crank, don't you? See, if I feel it, it's... Why is it too dangerous? Oh, because that's a metal box. and the metal box doesn't float. I thought I had to do something with the drain. I guess not. Rebecca's just like running around in circles. She's bored out of her skull. Okay. So I guess that so I guess I gotta get the metal box down over in that hole. I need to reset this puzzle. See, Rose hates it because whenever the elections come around, she starts getting political mail, and it's just a bunch of extra nonsense stuff like vote for Darren Saunders for fucking Senate. It just makes her job even worse. And look, if there's anyone that hates people in the government, it's people that work in the government. Okay. So. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna stand on this box, and I'm gonna fart in Rebecca's face. Okay. No. We're not gonna do that. Okay. Gotta move the metal box. For sure. I know I'm overthinking it, so. It's okay, hold on. Let's get one, let's do it one box at a time. No point in overcomplicating it and just do one box at a time. As long as we get 2 boxes, that's all that matters. Oops, wrong direction. How about you go down the ladder, Billy? Push it a box. Am I living in a box? Am I living in a cardboard box? Okay. Wait. Okay, hold on. So that's what we're gonna do with that. We gotta get this metal box out the way. This metal box is stupid, and I hate it. I'll just go around it then. Okay, climb on top of it. I might have to talk to one of my friends also, because I know, because she's pretty, you know, she's a, I won't say, I'm not gonna call anybody diehard, because that sounds, I think that sounds goofy, but you know, she's also somebody that probably stressed out about this to some degree. I know she's got a lot of things going on too that probably aren't that great, so I should probably talk to her some about it too. It's like we gotta stop with all the being shit to each other. Because I don't like it, you know. Because I like to be able to discuss things rationally. And being able to discuss things rationally also sometimes means being I don't know. Like, for example, one of the things that says that sometimes I'll see a post and I'll express my opinion on it, and then that's it, right? I express my opinion, And then sometimes people come up and they'll want to ask for proof or source or whatever. And I'm just like, I'm not really interested in discussing it. And then they get really incensed about that. It's like, I'm not obligated to discuss something I don't feel like discussing. And they're like, especially if they ask for proof, they'll be like, well, you can't prove it. I'm like, maybe, maybe not. Doesn't matter. And they're like, it does matter. And it's like, okay. It's like, if you think it does matter, then it matters. If you don't think it does, you know. But if I don't think it does matter, I'm not obligated to show you proof because you feel I'm obligated to show you proof. They actually made a term for that. It's called sea lioning, when people start insisting. But it's all a form of what they call sophistical tricks. Basically, people do to try to, you know, for various reasons. Wait, I have an idea. Let me see if this will work. I have an idea.
Let's split up.
Okay.
Okay, so what if I do this?
Let's regroup.
Okay.
Rebecca. Rebecca is not smart.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
Wait, I know what I need to do. This is a two-person puzzle. I'm making it harder on myself by not playing this game like I have two characters. Rotate to the left. Okay. I gotta think of when I'm looking down on it. Just like I look down on everyone who isn't me. Then rotate left. Wait, what am I doing? I was about to push it into the corner and then have to redo all this. Push that box. There's one thing that Rebecca can do. It's exist. And be a medic. Oh, my gut's acting up right now, man. Give me the gurgles and shit. Get on the... Okay, left. I wish it wouldn't do the extra little text on certain... Resident Evil can be bad about this sometimes, where it's like, this device does blank. I know that. I've interacted with it 13 times. Please stop telling me.
Let's regroup.
Okay.
Yes, okay. See, something that's one thing I do like is when you take an old puzzle and kind of remix it a little bit. That's not bad. I could have probably done that like way faster if I would have used my brain, but whatever. Pick up that crank. Blah, zombies. Does she get space? She does not. Because I'm not leaving this in here. do need a battery, don't I? I think my... Yeah, inventories are locked up. Go up. The fucking ladder, guys. Come on. Dude, I'm about to yank... Wait, here we go. I can detach the joystick on this controller. There we go. Now I won't be tempted to use it. Stop all the downloading. God damn it. They put... Ugh. It's one thing that infuriates the fucking crap out of me. Is when the camera angles are just obscuring them, but they're right on the edge of the camera angle change. It's like, please don't fucking do that. Because I don't like having to sit there and wait to see if they're gonna come and get me or not. Okay, so can we go through here? Can I move all my items here? Yeah, but again, it ends up having the same problem. You don't want to give them weapons, because you give your other guy weapons and they do stupid shit. Like waste all your ammo. Or, still get killed. Wait, hold on. Really, dog? Put 400 zombies in here and then floor zombies? Offer some what? Pistol ammo? At least I'm still fine, so that's okay. Okay, so we got a ladder. Let's see where this ladder goes. Where is this? Oh, this is right next to that one save room. Ooh, another note. Investigators report to. We should have finished this dump long ago. When all this started, did anyone expect there would be guns blazing away like this? We weren't told a thing about these creatures attacking us at the briefing. Guess they were surprised at the head honchos too. The things in the woods just starting to attack people. That had to be planned. Someone deliberately scattered that virus, no doubt about it. But the guards, our fellow soldiers, they must still be around. Well, whatever. Don't have to worry about that anymore. What I've got to worry about is whether to use my last bullet on myself or on a friend. That's the only decision I have to make. Well, I wonder which one he chose. At least I'm using up my pistol ammo. Wrong button. Oh no, please don't tell me I need more of this crap. Doesn't bode well. Ooh, herbs. Do you have space? Yeah, I'm gonna mix them and use them. I mean, I might as well. If they're here, you know? Yeah, it's one of those things that I'm probably more confident with doing certain things if I knew the game better. Like with Resident Evil 2, I know you can go fucking ham on everything and it doesn't matter. Like as long as you don't blow through health ammo, or health ammo. Health, you know? The thing is, I had to double check where the hell my voting place was. Because it's changed. It used to be one place and then they changed it. I'm like, shit. So, let's see. I gotta refresh this page. You fucking me. Are you fucking me, game? Really? So, unlike the other room where you had to activate them, this room, they're just right in fucking front of you. Wait, really? Fuck this fucking game sometimes. This is stupid, man. Fucking stupid, dude. Without warning, Billy's getting hit, so he can't go back through the door. He's fucking wasting pistol ammo. Son of a bitch, dude. Stupid, stupid shit. Hold on, there's a body right here. It's been a while since this one crowed. You are a very, very sensitive woman. Well, at least they're giving me a lot of shit. If I don't come later in 4 hours, have a nice night and sleep well. Hey, Akota Zoo, how you doing?
This way.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, even just dropping by is very cool to me. Yeah, I hope Hojo had a good stream. Yeah, I know what you mean with busy, so I can't, trust me, I can't blame you. Of course, you could always put me in the background and then put it on full blast so that everyone around you goes, what the fuck are you listening to? That's the best way to do it. They really kicked my ass, dude. But, yep. Oh, thank you so much. I'm doing alright. I mean, work's been annoying the shit out of me, but that's a whole different thing. Hell yeah, thank you so much. Like, trust me, I appreciate all my lurkers. Because especially that means that even if you're not interested in talking, that you're not going, man, this dude, what the fuck is he talking about, you know? Because sometimes I have a tendency to ramble. This room is a dead end, isn't it? So I can't. No, it's not, thank God. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad I met you also. I actually really enjoy. Well, I say actually. I sometimes use words like actually, which makes it sound like I expected it to be different, but Hojo's been a pretty good streamer. I like watching his stuff. And so it's good. I mean, that's part of what makes it good is finding new people, you know, connecting, networking, and then you find cool people that like each other's stuff and everything, and you build this cool network. You know, like with Bloomaloo and the Massive Games and Leave Ending. I'm the good Usain racist. What? Please. Where is the door that was locked from the other side so I can like go and start getting my items and stuff? I gotta start gathering all my stuff for the final battle. Alright, game, cool. It pisses me off. Oh, I see what you mean. You're just making an edgy joke, which is cool. I don't mind edgy jokes. Oh, thanks for telling me the gondola. Oh yeah, I like, cause like what was that dumb joke I made the other day? I love some good old edgy jokes, as long as they're within reason. But to be honest, a lot of times they are. How before when fixed. Yeah, they're just like, oh man, my kidneys. Treatment plant manager's diary. Damn it, why is no one just industrial waste being delivered here? This is an umbrella corporation facility. We can't deal with this volume of material. Plus, they're sending us contaminated materials that we can't process. What are we supposed to do with it? Well, it looks like they're closing it down. Not surprising, using it like they did. Had to be done, but it was pretty sudden. It's not like they cared until now. Anyways, as long as I get out of here, I don't care what they do. I try to make different voices every time I read one of those. Just so that it, I don't know. Nobody can avoid having headcanon that Wesker jerked off to. I mean, he had her freaking picture for some fucking reason. You can't tell me that there was nothing, no reason. He was like, ooh yeah, Becky. Billy. See, this is the shit when it like gets me on these in games like this. When it's like, you know, you're going through room after room after room after room that's just going fucking nowhere, right? Part of what made the first Resident Evil really successful was that it utilized the... Bruh. I'm about to die. Yeah. It's true. Silent Hill, most of the doors were locked. They love locked doors.
Resident Evil 0.
And it ends up feeling frustrating because it's like, your items are fucking all over the place, right? So it's like, okay, so I've got to fucking go all over creation in order to. This is the phrase that we'll use. Going all over fucking creation because I want to get my acid rounds, right?
I'll go alone.
Roger.
Oh my god, don't do that, Resident Evil. Don't do that. Wait, okay, so it's talking about a photo stand. Dad, Resident Evil. Say the line, Dad. Say the line, Bart. Rebecca's got the grenade launcher, doesn't she? Okay, cool. I mean, look how fucking big this facility is. And I'm expected to traverse this whole fucking thing with no, like, item boxes of any kind, right? Like, dude, fuck that. I mean, because I still don't fucking know what they're planning to do with, if they're gonna make me use the hookshot again or not. I mean, maybe they will. But I don't want to have to lug the fucking thing all the way over here. So let me see something. Fucking no anymore. Time is it? I'll probably quit around 12. I mean, I got plenty of items now, which is cool, but you know, I'm just fucking shit, dude. This whole box thing is a big. Wait, can I even access the stuff that's at the trolley anymore? Or is that stuff lost forever? Or the tram, or whatever you want to call it. Or do I have to, like, go the super long way around? 11:37, yeah, that's what it is right now. Because I'm in Central Time Zone. So then how can I get back to all those items? Wait. Oh, that's B1. Okay, so I can get there with B1, right? No, wait, I think the first level is where the train is, or whatever. Or where the old thing got broken. Okay, so we confirmed that's not it. Level 1 just takes me all the way back there, which I don't need to go to. Yeah, you just get that kind of issue with a game like this where that's the problem that Code Veronica had too, where you really need to know where the switches happen, know what weapons you want to have and what you don't. Nah, dog. No, I'm not soft locked. I have to fight the hunters that they decided to drop on my ass if I want to go get all those items. So, yep. I'm just gonna chill for it. I've got so much of the facility anyway that even if I play for another 30 minutes or so, I'm not gonna. It'll give me enough to do for the last time, right? At least it'll give me confirmation that it's gonna be the last bit. Let me change over to just chat. There we go. Anyway, yeah, it was also a slow start, and then we had to do some resets and stuff like that. Um, I'm actually gonna look up a guide and make sure I don't have to. If I don't have to reuse the freaking hook shot, then I'm not gonna get the fucking hook shot. I'm leaving that some bitch, and I'm gonna dump the non modified handgun so that I have less stuff to carry. You know. Yeah, that's probably a good idea because I'm probably about to do the same. So first things first, I'm gonna drop another of my Discord invites. So anyone who wants to join my Discord, feel free. And you know, sorry, I'm a little zoning out myself. But start with you guys on YouTube. Ozzy Astaroth, I know that you were there, and anyone else. Hope you guys join me. It's going to be next Tuesday. It will be in the evening, again, because of my change in my job. It's going to be in the evening. Or, of course, if you miss it, you can always watch the playthrough again. But it will be on Tuesday, barring anything coming up. Thank you, YouTube. Just, again, if you like it, like, comment, subscribe. You don't like it, you can downvote. You can call me an asshole in the comments all you want. Thank you so much. How do I do this? Yeah, there we go.